All right, listen.
Hey, yo, this is No Cap Boxing / Neutral Corner. This is episode 38. Ah, man. What can I say?
Listen, listen,
What can I
It's
say,
nothing.
man? Pound for
For
pound,
one, Big Beard. Let me start off by saying this.
we
Let me
got Big Bear.
give all props to Bud Crawford. Yeah, I mean, he did his thing, but what's crazy, and I said this before when we was talking, we was always joking, but I said this was gonna be a 50-50. But I didn't know that the type of fight that was coming like that, and it was like seemed like it was just one sided because I think from the first round when Spence got hit in the eye and got cut and started bleeding.
That wasn't the first round, bro.
Well, the second round. I think it's the second round.
I watched this fight like 50 times already. I did homework. I watched slow motion shit. It was the second round he scored third round he scored the knockdown. No, it was the second.
Second round. Second round he scored the first knockdown.
He scored the knockdown in the second. Yep.
When he got hit, I think when he got hit above the eye, because now once he got hit on the second round above the eye, I think that's what started it. And he started leaking or whatever. But it was like once he took the jab away from Spence, Spence then had no other comeback. He couldn't adjust to none of that. So Crawford
taking away the jab
every single time. He counter punched him like all night. Like soon as Spence threw a punch, Crawford was right there with another punch coming to connect it right over it. But the thing about it is crazy because I was on FanDuel and I put Crawford winning. I said I had Crawford winning in the 8th round, but Spence had to get knocked down in the 7th. So he did get knocked down in the 7th, but I lost because Crawford ended up winning in the 9th. And I had Crawford winning in the 8th round, but Spence had to get knocked down in the 7th round. That's how the bet went. So I lost. But definitely I did have Bud edging this. I said 50-50, but when it got close to the fight, I was like Crawford. And once I seen how the fight started off, I was like, ain't no way he coming back from that. And as far as the rematch,
you said you got Bud. You had Bud winning the fight. You had Errol at first. What happened again?
Yeah, I had Errol. I said it was 50-50, and I said Errol. And then I was like, once the fight started and I seen how it started off, I was like, Bud was going to win.
You going to switch during the fight, bro? You don't get no honor for that. You don't get no honor for that. You're going to switch when you seeing his ass getting whipped. That's when you saw, I got Bud winning. That's when you switch.
I said because the way
soon as you caught that eye test and you seen how it was going, you said, no, this is going to be a long night. This is going to be a long night for Errol.
I seen Spence didn't have nothing coming back. He ain't had no comeback for that once it started. I'm like, oh, then he can't.
I'm going to jab with you. I'm going to jab with you at the same time, simultaneously. Pair your shot. Go like this and pair that shot so your punch could go that way and his jab land. And his jab was more powerful and it was more effective because his jab got paired away with his. I'm about to show y'all some shit.
And another thing I want to get to is that, all right, being as though Spence had them couple accidents, I don't think he fully recovered and I don't think he was really tested as far as when he was winning these fights. He wasn't tested to get punched in the face like he did because his face is suspect. His face is suspect. It is.
No excuses. We already know that. We know he been in the accident. And he came back. I don't need no tune-ups. Did Danny dirty. Did Ugas dirty. After the accident, he couldn't do Bud like that. After he did a great performance. After he put on 2 great performances. For Danny and Ugas. That was it, right? After the accident, those only 2 fights. He put on
He had the retina surgery. I'm not here to defend Errol Spence, but I do want to say, like, I apologize because I got on this joint and I was talking the heaviest because I thought that Errol Spence was the best fighter that was fighting today. You know what I mean? And
at least I thought it was gonna be a dog fight, though, for real.
That's what I got wrong. That's what I got wrong. I had Bud winning, but I didn't know it was gonna be like. That's what I got wrong. I got that.
No excuses. No excuses. You get in that ring, you do what you gotta do in that ring. So all that injury, tune-up shit, all that shit, we're not here to do that. You knew you had 15 months off. Why would you get in the ring with the second best nigga in the world? which
Well,
is now the
first,
best nigga in the world. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm saying though, I want to apologize because I had Earl Spence beating Crawford. Not like how Crawford beat him, but like I just had him winning the fight. You know what I mean?
yeah, that was crazy though.
Respect.
Terrence Crawford is the best boxer in the world to me right now. Is nobody
Respect.
seeing him? Is nobody checking him? Is nobody, bro? Like this
Respect.
nigga took the best boxer who I thought was the best boxer in the world and effortlessly destroyed him.
Yeah,
Respect.
Meticulously so. The TV I
Was
watched it on, he was knocking blood off his face. Nigga, like how Devin Haney was
no, real
getting
rap.
juice knocked off his curl from Loma. Earl was having blood come off his face from stiff. You
yo,
know what I
crazy.
mean?
But he made him
Dog.
look. He made him look like Martin when that Martin episode with Tommy Hearns beat him up,
Yeah.
and then me going once that fight was over, the memes was crazy. He looked
The
just
me-
like.
the
Oh,
I go
memes,
worse.
the
He looked
memes
like the
was crazy.
raisin head men from back in the day that used to be with the clay and shit. That's how his face looked
Oh, I
like. It was
heard
one
it
of the
through the
raisin head
grapevine.
men, bro.
The raisin, I heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah.
The raisins
Oh
was
my
singing and shit.
god. Oh my god, bro. I never expected nothing like that in my life.
they should have
In my
stopped that.
life.
They should have stopped that fight early because
Oh, my
he was
bad.
getting bad.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. This is Cool Breeze. I forgot to introduce myself. They know Cool Breeze, no cat boxing. We got Big Bear in the building. We got C's. You know what I mean?
Man.
We got Ty King entering the building.
Ty
We-
King, what's
go-
up, bro?
I- all
What
right.
up?
Just make sure your audio right. I can hear you. I can mic check that jump. Pause. Cause I don't know if I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, cool. You right. You right.
What's
You right.
going on? What's up? What's up?
You're right. Yeah, taking away the jab was the key of this. That was the key of the game plan. He utilized his 2-inch reach advantage. He definitely utilized that. That 2-inch reach advantage. That he did everything he was supposed to do. He utilized that joint. You know what I'm saying? He downloaded his information by the middle of the first round. The information was downloaded. 4-round Errol being active, we might give him the first round for activity. Errol
He did look
Spence.
at the beginning.
That first round was a fill out round, but
Yeah.
I can see them giving that to Errol for him being the active puncher. But if you break that joint, if you look at that first round, the way he was downloading everything, it was crazy. Bud was on to a good start.
It was kind of like he was playing with him after a while. Like he just knew he had him. Like he just was playing. Like you can see,
Fight was over in the 7th round.
he was comfortable in that fight. He was comfortable in that fight. Like he knew he had him edged the whole time. Once he started jabbing him, and Errol ain't had no comeback or no defense, he kept tagging his face, and his joint got puffy and puffy and puffy. It was a wrap. His corner should have stopped that.
He took advantage.
I think it was over after the first drop. His mind was out of it. It was over. It was like, he couldn't get his balance right.
He had on
mental was messed up.
He had on mentally.
Oh, you get dropped. That messes with your mental because you've been winning all the time, and it's your first time hitting the canvas, but hitting this canvas not once, but 3 times. That take a whole away from you.
Listen, Bud took advantage of Earl's bad foot placement. He was flat-footed a lot of them times, and he was just coming in. He's a
flat-footed fighter. I'm sorry to break.
Yeah, he took advantage of that with lateral movement and like his good footwork. The way he going the outside of him and was hitting him with the jab. I'm saying,
for sure.
Up top,
for sure.
When he went to the body, he countered up top. When he went for the jab, Bud would jab right with you, and he would parry your hand. Your punch would go this way. He'd do like this defense move. It's some like Wing Chun. What I did Wing Chun, and I know like the basics, attack and defense simultaneously. He did that, and he his footwork, lateral movement. He did that, moved out his way. Errol couldn't catch him. And that was the thing. Errol got desperate, and that made him throw these wide punches trying to come in and off angle, and Bud was able to catch him.
True.
Because
True indeed.
after his ass hit the ground, he said, "I gotta get something, dog. Like I gotta land something, dog."
His pride went out the window with that one.
And I said that. I said that was going to happen. He's going to get desperate and try to get his get back and all that. I said that was going to happen.
Pride. He got too much pride after he got knocked down, and he started throwing those pattern two pieces: the jab, jab, hook, jab, jab, hook, 2 times. Hook to the body, things like that. And it was just as slow as how I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? You saw it, like you saw how slow it got. So
also, it was a bad joint. It was a bad joint.
Earl didn't protect himself though either though. Like it was no guard.
You can't protect something that hit.
Nah, bro. If you throw a punch, you supposed to leave another hand up here to protect your chin, your face, your guard. You throw a punch, you supposed to be protected. It's how you throwing. He didn't protect himself at all.
Did it? He couldn't reset. Was hitting with another.
Yeah, punch. I just think it's his style. His style Crawford, of fighting just couldn't do it.
His style was he agile with his style, so he can come from every angle. Kind of like how Pacquiao would hit from any angle. Mm-hmm. Bud do the same thing, but Bud at the same time.
No, I'm here. I got you
with it too. So it was crazy.
Listen, I want to show something. I want to show something real quick. This is like in slow motion. Hold up. I want to show y'all something. Look at his foot. Look at his feet.
He was too wide-legged at one. He was a little off balance.
And look, he had him. He paired them that way.
Yeah.
That's when he bust him in his ear. So I want to bust him in his ear now because equilibrium up.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
So that was one of the examples. That's what I was saying. He was blocking that joint. He was throwing the jab with him. But right there, just now, he paired this joint and he took him the other way, and then he countered him. His counter punches was beating him to the jab, counter punching, all that.
He was on point the whole. That's what I'm saying. Bud was on point the whole night. He didn't make a mistake. He was just like every time the fight went on, Bud was going on and on and on. Every time he was catching him, it was like bad because Spence couldn't get out of the way of the jab.
Spence is not good at that weight at all. He's too light and too slow at the same time when it comes to that weight. That's not where he ever want to fight at again in life.
He need to go up
on the weight. He just got his whoop. He didn't land a punch. He didn't land a punch that would make you even think that at 154 this would be a whole better fight. He got his ass whooped, bro. He can't fuck with that, man.
No, he can't. He definitely can't. But I'm saying if he couldn't even throw and even step right at that, I mean, he fight like that, but he have a little bit more bounce when he heavier or something. Something. I don't know.
Hold up though. He was 146. He was 146. He was 146 point something when he fought Mikey Garcia. He beat shit down, young boy league.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
He was the same. He was a little lighter than what he was now.
I just wasn't expecting that ass whooping. I'm not even gonna lie.
Nobody wasn't, bro. Nobody was,
bro. Even the people that had him losing. Even the people that had him losing thought that it was at least gonna go the distance. Nobody thought that somebody was gonna get their ass whooped. I ain't even say that. I probably did say it talking my shit, but
I said it talking my shit. Talking my shit.
I didn't even say it talking my shit because I wanted to be extra careful. But shit, I should have talked my shit because he got his ass whooped. You feel me? I'm talking about whoop.
But look, it don't even matter. 7 pounds difference because he's still gonna beat him regardless. He got his number. So if he had 154, Crawford is still gonna beat him. It's not
for sure. He got his number.
And another thing I want to point out in the fight, they said that Bud was too small. Earl said, "You too small." They ain't say Mayweather was small. You ain't Mayweather. All this Bud was too small for Spence. Spence was a much bigger fighter. That night of the fight, Bud was.
Bud looked bigger than him, man.
He looked bigger than him. And then when Errol tried to push him, it was a part of the fight when Errol was like this, doing his shoulder, trying to push Bud. Bud said, "Get off me!" And he pushed him across the fucking ring.
It was like a
He pushed him across the ring.
Yeah,
It was a time Errol tried to tie up because he was getting beat up, and Bud stepped back real quick and bang, and hit him with a counter and hit him with a punch.
You know what happened?
That's ring IQ.
Worst case scenario. I'm sorry. Is this a scenario? I'm just to put it out there. I'm thinking now the way things is going, I wouldn't be surprised if Mayweather tried to come out of retirement to fight Bud, and that'd be the day that Mayweather get beat.
I don't think Mayweather would do that because not like that. Because I mean, you know, I don't know. I can't say anything about it, but nah, he's a smart man. He good. He gonna be fighting for like charity and all that, like how he be doing. You know what I mean, YouTube people and all that. He ain't no dumb nigga. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like the idea of it. I would think if it was a few years ago, back when he was coming back and leaving and coming back and leaving, the idea of that right there, it'd have been like, oh, all right, yeah, because you know he always stayed in shape. But like now, being though he almost 50,
he an older man.
About to fight this young boy in his prime. This ain't Canelo.
Mayweather.
No,
he not coming back.
This a whole savage right here. Terrence Crawford is a savage. Yeah. And I apologize for ever disrespecting him. I apologize. You know what I mean? With the utmost sincerity, I apologize for ever disrespecting
both of them bulls, man.
He's a savage.
But I know for a fact, I know a boxer and I know a slug fighter. And the boxer always could whoop a slug fighter. I don't care what nobody says. You can tell me whatever. A boxer will bounce around a slug fighter any day, every day, this year, last year.
Run circles around him. Outsmart him. Outsmart him, set him up. Manipulate him.
One style is to come forward and always want to brawl. A boxer will get that, like, you know who was an example of a true fighter, a true boxer? Evander Holyfield.
But he'll slug it out with you too.
He was mixed.
He'll slug it out with you too.
He slug it too. He'll slug it with you.
I seen him get cracked with shit.
He catches a lot of punches and give. He had a chin and he'd give it up.
He could bounce though. He could bounce. He knew how to box. He was more of
his hooks was hard.
More of a slug it out, man. He was more slugging that thing out, man. If you want to go for like a boxer, you know, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Shane Mosley, what's his name? Oh, Pernell Whitaker, people like that. You know what I mean?
Take him out the mix because he wasn't that. He was good.
Who? Shane Mosley? Who? Which one?
The Sugar Ray Leonard. He was that, but he wasn't that dude. For real. If you go back and look at his fight,
he was top. He was top class. He was up there. He's up there with the greats. He was with the greats.
He was. I seen him. Listen, I went on YouTube. I wasn't, old enough, but when I went on YouTube because I'm a box, I did my homework, man. That nigga, man, shit. I don't know what you talking about.
You know how you say
no
Styles?
Match.
You know how they say Styles? No. You know how they say Styles make fights? Sugar Ray Leonard, if you watch a lot of his fights, he won on the way his style was and how he in points and how he flurried, do a whole lot of flurries, and it wasn't really connecting, but because he made it look good, he was like.
I mean, what's wrong with that if it's working? What's wrong with it if it's working?
Some battles, man. I seen him both do some battles.
So when he fought Hagler was pissed off about that whole situation. Watch the fights. Go back to them joints. Watch his whole life and see how he fights.
I watched Sugar Ray and Durant fight.
I did. I watched the Hagler fight too. All of them. They had like a rematch or something like that. Them joints was crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, Hagler he won. You know what I mean? But
he got robbed.
Ray Leonard, he got robbed by one. He did, but then Ray Leonard came back and whooped him, so he couldn't even revenge that. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even, can't even boxing is boxing. That's the politics of it, baby.
I mean, you know how it is. They gave it to Sugar Ray Leonard on that tip because of how he was so active and looked so good as far as throwing the punches like he was doing something. He wasn't really doing no damage, but it's just how he was throwing the punches and everything, the active, how active he was in the ring. That's how he got that. Just look at his stuff for real.
So Bud is the new face of boxing, pound for pound. You know what I mean?
Sure.
What part that got me is when he said he took his hardest punch and said, "That's it."
Oh, you talking about that left? that
He
left.
said,
watched
Bud
it,
said he took his hardest punch, and he said that's it.
I
After the
watched
fight,
it though, because when he you know when he throw that hook, pow,
long
that
night,
thing hit too. It
long
hit
night.
too, and he just sat there like I said, oh, he didn't even move. Oh shit, he didn't even
Yeah.
move.
He stayed
Like
southpaw.
when I
for the
saw
whole
that,
fight.
I was like,
Yep.
oh, this is gonna be crazy here. When I saw he couldn't even move him, this was gonna be wild, man. Then he punched him in the
Well, you know
neck, man.
he like a wrestling champ too, though. So like he's solid all the way
So
around.
he knew in them clinches, he knew how to manipulate him in that aspect too. For him, by him being that way, like by him being a wrestler and all that, he knew how to. That's why when you try to push him back, he'll push you like,
You
wait,
know,
no,
Crawford,
He's a master scuffler.
right? You
yeah,
know,
like
Crawford. Anytime you take yourself to the hospital when you get shot in the head, you know you out of control. You a crazy person.
You're a different type of bull. He a
Yeah,
Section 8 baby, man. Listen, man. They was born rumbling, man. Come on now. You seen his mom jump in that ring. You know, I got millions of friends like that, man. We ain't playing with them. It's just how it is. It's the dog in you. You got that dog in you. That it is what it is.
Trash talk. Crawford don't trash talk here. Trash talk when you come at him. But as far as that, he's a humble dude, down to earth, solid, and he just did what he had to do. He just looked like he coming like he was a mechanic off the street. He looked
Can
like
I ask y'all something? Did y'all have any hard feelings for Spence when he lost, man? Did y'all feel like damn?
I did feel sorry for him a little bit.
I
Like,
felt
damn,
bad.
I didn't know he was going, because I didn't know he was going to get beat up that bad. I was like, damn, I didn't know it was going to be like that. Damn, Earl.
On that bad
Bro.
champion from being
I didn't
champion.
feel bad for him. I was glad his corner didn't stop the fight though.
Yeah.
No, but should they have? Like,
I was glad.
Probably though.
That's the
Like,
best fighter in the world. You don't
after the-
stop that. You
after
let
the
the
car
ref do
accident
that.
and all that, and then the doctor went. It was a doctor that looked at him on one of them rounds.
I was getting the Rocky.
I don't know.
And,
I'm
the
feeling
Russian
brain damage.
vibe. I was
I'm
getting
thinking
Rocky
brain
and the
damage.
Russian vibe heavy, man. For real. He was getting his ass whooped like that.
First time it started bleeding and he got weak. Yeah, I did the same thing as far as the Rocky John too.
I said, yo, this is getting crazy because his whole face was bloody. I said, I never seen this man like getting his ass beat. Like he's done
his
for.
face was glowing in the ring.
And then it's to the point where he punch drunk. Why would you put a punch drunk fighter in the ring with somebody that's a boxing intelligence? It's a bad mix. Boxing intelligence with somebody that's punch drunk.
No, that was horrible. I'm gonna be real with you.
What
He was
Spence
playing cat and mouse with him. He was having fun with him. It got to a certain point. He could have ended it, but I think he would dragged him.
If you notice that Spence tested as far as getting punched the way he got punched in the face, and I think even with the accident from busting his face up and his retina and everything, his face is real tender. So if he get hit and he gets he get hit and start bleeding, I think that's when his whole joint starts swelling up.
Hey man, that nigga heart is real tender because he got his ass whooped like heavy. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sorry. You know, this is my sportsmanship talking here.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have ever imagined that. Like, what? That's like somebody went and got their big brother, man.
Yeah.
That's like somebody went and got their big brother, man. Seriously. That's a street ass whooping right there. I don't know. Heavy.
I don't want to
fight
over
in the seventh. Like Crawford took a step back and like just was beating him up.
Yeah.
The 8th and the 9th round, that shit could have been over in the 7th. 9th round, Earl had a little flash, so Crawford like, oh, let me end this shit real quick. And was calling out the Charlo brothers like, come get your fucking man. That's it, man. You about to get this work next, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yo, brothers, they not seeing the Charlo brothers. Yo, and the thing about it, the Charlo brothers don't need to say nothing because the poor got smacked by
Don't talk about that. Because I think they all suck. Listen, be mad at me if you want, world. They all suckers.
Who, Charlos?
Listen, they all the security, the brother, the squad. He ain't got no strong team. You hear me? A nigga would have smacked me. I don't care. Listen, in the ring. This ain't sophisticated fight. We had a dog walked him out that damn wherever we was at. Everybody. I'm talking about the littlest boy who wasn't a boxer would have swung on this bull. Man, is you crazy? He cleared, slapped him. Bow.
Yeah.
And he looked at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't no
Touch
way.
my face, bro. I'm at it. I'm just at it. Like you wouldn't be able to stop. He slapped him.
Yo. I want to play another slow motion fight clip.
He gotta leave Charlo alone. He got his ass
breakdown.
Takes this forward. Now look, he's an orthodox. So
it's the only time he went orthodox. Look at that wild punch Errol threw.
Changes angles on him.
Look at that punch. Look at that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Step back.
Thrown.
Wow.
Bud bounces back, throws this, because that's what he wants when the guys come up like that. He tries to catch him. It misses. He just brings his foot forward. Now I'm an orthodox. Bang. Catch him with the right
hit him with the yeah. That's a
You see what he did? He said it. He seen him come and throw that punch, so he stepped back and then stepped into it and then came around it and caught him. Like,
yeah.
That's major, man. Listen.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's the advantage he using his southpaw orthodox stance just to throw a punch.
he got the brakes beat off him. That's all I'm saying. The brakes got beat off him.
Now let me ask this question. Can I ask this question, fellas?
Couldn't stop it all.
Can I ask this one question, fellas? Is this the worst upset we ever seen
Yes.
in history of boxing?
Yes, it is. One of them.
Yeah, this wasn't no robbery. This was just me picking the wrong person to win, and he really got his ass whooped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
He get extra points because in the build up to this shit, he was talking shit to his whole label. He was talking shit to his whole stable mates. And then he just dropping this shit out this nigga every other round. And every time he drop him, he go to their side like, look at your fucking man.
Yo, hey, look, this was not one of the worst. This was not one of the worst. This was like the worst upset ever. Because listen, when Muhammad Ali fell, okay, it was a rumble though. When Tyson fell, at least he hit him with some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
At least he got an air. At least he got an air. It's like
I'm talking about when he fell.
When he first got
at least he was throwing something. He did catch him a few times. I watched all these fights. You know,
Buster Douglas. Is that Douglas?
Yeah, he caught him with some good stuff, but he just wasn't ready, and that was what it was.
Burning.
But listen, man. This shit here, upset. This an upset. He got his ass whooped like a child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen it in my life.
And Boots need to chill.
Is
Boots need to chill the fuck out. Man.
Talking heavy.
Tell him chill the fuck out, man. He don't want that. Like
I don't think
other niggas out here. You know, listen, bro. You a young Thundercat, bro. Like there's other niggas out here, bro. Like chill the fuck out, man. Get something under your belt real quick. Other niggas you can punish out this joint. You don't want that work though.
So no, that's a question I wanted to bring up on tonight's show. What's next for Bud? No, we're not gonna say we tell it. I mean, he don't have no competition, but who go up to 154 and fight Charlo.
It don't matter who's coming next, whatever.
Only fight Bud got is 154 with Spence, and then a Charlo because
rematch.
The fight that he just put on this weekend, bro. He about to be what's his name? Ward. He about to have a Ward situation, bro. What's his name?
For sure.
Andre Ward.
He about to be Andre Ward Jr. Nobody's gonna want to fight this nigga.
No.
Yeah, real right.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna want to fight.
But I'm saying the only liable worthy opponent is Boots and Keith Thurman's and people of them names. They the only worthy opponents.
They not worthy, bro.
I'm saying
Thurman ain't coming.
They got a better chance than anybody else. That's all I'm saying. You can't count them out just because they don't got no names. I still got Bud winning, but I'm just saying.
I just don't want to see my man. I just don't want to see my man get that work, bro.
I think Boots can get Earl at this point. So I don't think it's gonna go to
how he performed. He's right.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at
Nah,
that
I'm gonna be real
before
with
he
you.
That's why.
fight.
That's
I'm
why I
be
said
real with
that.
you. Yeah.
Yo, let me
Styles,
tell you,
Yeah.
Styles make fights. I think
he
Boots would be a
he
different story, but I still think it'll turn out being Bud win, but it won't be that. It won't be like an Earl fight.
Boots in the ring. He grandstand. He show off too much. He gonna get caught. He gonna get caught with that showing off stuff. Keep playing with your hands down and
I
dancing
don't
like.
even think he'd do. Boots seen the same fight we just seen. I don't think he'll
I
do no
know.
shit like that with Crawford and Jones, bro. Like
He ain't
he was
gonna go in there
supposed to.
playing.
What he was
Right.
supposed to do was tweet like, "Oh, I want next. Come to me." He was supposed to say all that shit because he was saying all that shit before the fight. So it's like, all right, I understand. But on some real life shit though, bro, fall back, man. Like, go find Danny Garcia or something like that. You know what I mean? Do the thing with Keith Thurman or something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
get
yeah. He
busy
need to
on
do the
this
Keith
joint.
Thurman
Like,
thing right now and all that.
That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say the same thing. I think he need to test first. He need to get he need to get tested first. And like y'all said, Keith Thurman, Sean retired, but Keith
What's the
Thurman,
boy?
I don't know
What's the
who
boy
got
who
some.
always testing niggas? What's his name? I can't stand him. What's the boy name? With the little braids and his pop be with him, and he be having on a Steve Harvey suit.
Porter.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
He retired. He retired though.
Damn, that would have been a good workout. You know what I mean? Because that boy is crazy.
That would have been a
He
good
needs
test.
somebody like that. Yeah,
Somebody
that
that's
was a
gonna bring
testing
pressure.
ball. That was a testing ball. That's one thing he was good at. That's one thing he was good at. I don't, all the other stuff I don't know, but
I just think
you
that
put
Porter.
somebody in there to test him.
I just think
Is
that Porter.
where
It'd have been different with him.
Whoa, Porter and Boots.
If Porter had a different trainer in his corner instead of his dad, I think Porter would have been better. But Porter, you notice he always come forward. He'll fight.
He would have still lost to Boots.
But he still could fight though.
That style. No, he would. No, he would have still lost to Bud too. Cause that style was tailor made. Earl Spence style was tailor made for Bud or all that counter. I don't know if I said that already on the show, but I just wanted to say that. And another thing, question: where do we rate Bud's defense after Saturday? He had we can't say he had good defense.
Number one.
He had good defense.
Number one right now. Nothing else
right
other than
now.
number.
Is
you
it?
Pound,
Is
you
his
pound,
defense? Was his defense underrated? Underrated.
Listen, all the other stuff, throw it out the door. You got 4 belts and 2 weight. You got all the belts. It's nothing nobody can contest that.
Yeah.
For one, until you get beat, you're number 1 pound for pound right now.
Period. That's it.
Ain't nobody beating him though.
Enough said.
There's nobody fucking with this nigga.
That thing was crazy.
The only way he can mess up his shit is if he do some shit with his weight up and down. But if he's smart with his weight and the weight classes like 154, I don't think he should go up anymore. At the 150, he probably could go up to 1. I don't know. He's retiring soon. Like at the 154, what are you gonna do? Unified, go undisputed at 154. He could retire after that.
When you take the champ punch and catch it and then punch him in his mouth, you the best. You out here, man. You outside. He took at that time, that was the champ. He took his punch and caught it.
He said
threw it down and then punched him in his mouth with the same arm. Yo, what the fuck? Like seriously. Like stop playing. That was the champ. He did that too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna send out the link to the breakdown because he did a lot of shit.
Come on, man. I was watching that thing in slow motion. I said, yo, I didn't even see all of that. He was like a karate man out there, man.
No, real rap. That was a great. It was a beautiful fight, man. Like
perfect.
He was so
he
calm.
fought that fight perfect, man.
He was so calm and so like in tune to what he wanted to do, and like it was like he seen Errol Spence before Errol Spence knew where he wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
Earl Spence tried to go to the body. That joint was like,
with no scars and no.
You know what I mean? Like, he tried to bring it back up top here, lean.
He was in it
like, oh my God. Like, it was so calm. It was so calm. It was beautiful, man. Like, I really apologize, bro. Like, I seen Terrence Crawford just like everybody else seen Terrence Crawford, but I only ever just seen him whoop people ass. I just felt like that was a testament to the competition that was in front of him.
Right.
He just
Like,
took the best boxer who I thought was the best boxer in the world and
He
treated him
was. He
with no
was.
effort. And all
but
the
look at it like
honor in
this.
the world, he gave him
Look,
his ass. Like,
yep,
here.
he did. He dog walked it. Dog
And
walked it.
He
He
dog
straight dog
walked
walked
it.
it.
fucked
Dog
him
walked
up.
it.
Like,
And the
He
thing
dog
about
walked.
this, anytime this man gonna have what's that?
Jab, right? Spence comes in. Look at Crawford waiting to see what he throws. He doesn't throw anything, so just wait for him.
Wow.
Simple look.
Like,
Yo,
yo.
listen, Crawford, his knockout ratio is 100%. He got
I
30
gotta go
knockouts.
to the cookie tray on this one, y'all. I gotta go to the cookie tray on this one. Y'all tripping. That just stressed me out again. I got to put something in the air. I'm sorry.
He stood there.
Y'all crazy.
I wish I had something right now. He stood there and waited for him to lift his head back up. He said
That shit stressed me out.
any other boxer would have just, you know what I mean, through some combinations. That's IQ, bro. That's IQ.
That stressed me out.
I started talking the most
was
shit when he
outside
came
angles.
out with Eminem. When he came out with Eminem,
Yeah,
said,
I was like, yeah, it's
fucking
over.
nervous. He's scared as shit.
No.
Why? Because of the lyrics?
Yeah, the lyrics had me thinking he was scared.
It's a sweaty. He's
Times are sweaty.
He was talking about Errol. They was talking about Errol the whole time. Errol was up.
No, he was talking about himself.
He
He was
nervous,
talking about himself.
but he about to drop.
Yo, that's why he whooped his ass that bad, because his palms were sweaty. He was nervous.
Yo,
You know, a scary nigga will beat you to death. You feel me?
Yo,
A
my
scared nigga
God.
beat you up, man. A scared nigga beat you up, man.
he said,
Yo,
I
when I tell you,
gotta stick to the
Yeah.
game plan.
listen, when I tell you he had blood coming from his face,
Yo,
like every punch, you know them slow motion punches you seeing right there, Brent? It probably was blood coming from his fucking face and them Jones, bro. Like my TV showed that
Correct.
shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is that? Yo, he got
No, real rat.
it was sweaty, man. You feel me?
dude. Listen,
He-
and I don't think Terrence
He made
Crawford
him pay.
sweated.
Every time he reached, he made him pay. You reach, you pay. He made him.
You
And then,
reach,
and then the
you
way he,
reach, you pay. You step, you pay. You don't step, nigga.
You do
Nigga,
anything.
Don't step. Anything.
Listen.
I'm fucking you up in this jaw. Calm shit. And I'm
The
not
bull-
sweating. They just throwing water on me in the corner, nigga. This
The
water.
bull, yeah.
Sweating. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Bud looked like he was just in that. He was training, like he was in a sparring session, like he ain't getting no marks on his face or nothing. He can fight next week.
no, it looked like
He in a wedding.
It looked like he was.
He was in a wedding the next day. Nigga.
It looked like he was teaching his young boy how to fight.
He
It
was
looked
in
like
the wedding.
he was teaching his young boy how to fight. That's what it looked like.
Real shit.
Listen, bro.
Damn.
Listen, that was a real upset right there. You know how I know it was a real upset? Because people really was backing Spence. They will fight you this weekend, man. They will fight you in the middle of the street this weekend if you keep talking about that.
Oh, listen, yeah, bro, right. I want to announce too. We don't got Razor Rod on the show tonight because he really feeling it about this loss. You know what I mean?
Damn.
He lost money. He lost some money.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna pressure him about it, but he lost some money.
No, but it's
You know,
bad
it
because
feel like it.
when a person
Like
when a
it.
person is passionate about their person, man,
He's very passionate.
you know.
And I'm mad I didn't record and get footage the night of the fight when we was out there. And when we started hitting we got a punching bag in our yard, right? He started hitting that joint. I'm like, oh, cuz want to fight now. He want to fight. He started hitting the punching bag.
Yeah.
He was that.
Shout out to Razor, man. Shout out to Razor Rod, man.
Razor Rod, man.
He gonna wait for it to die down some, man. I mean, but he gonna eventually have to speak about it.
Give him his space. Give him his
He's
space.
gonna have to speak about it, man, because I came to terms too. You know what I mean?
Listen,
I came to terms.
It's only
like
sport. Listen, it's only a sport, man. Like, you know, everybody can't be the greatest all the time. You know,
Everybody
it's hard though when you feel like somebody is the greatest at this time and you see them fall like that. Like he ain't just fall, like he got stomped.
He got
nigga.
dog walk. Like God.
Yeah.
No, that's how I felt when Roy Jones felt. That's how I felt when Roy Jones got knocked out.
Me too. I did too. I felt like that. I was sick. That's how I felt when Pacquiao got slept like that. I was hurt.
Damn, you felt like that with Pac?
Hell yeah, that was one of my favorite fighters.
I wasn't a Pac fan. I knew Pac was good, but I always was Team Mayweather against Pac. Like I always like, I mean, but
but I'm talking about this before him and Mayweather or afterwards. You know,
Pacquiao was running through people. Trust me.
Yeah, I seen it.
Pacquiao created the path that Inoue is on now, climbing up weight classes, knocking people out, coming for people and all that. But Pacquiao was on
talking
drugs.
about that fight, man. You woke up 8 a.m. for that? That was.
Did we talk about that? I don't know.
I seen that. No, you ain't have a draw. We ain't have a draw. I mean, we just text though, but
yeah.
Did you wake up 8 a.m. for that?
I did.
Yeah, I was there. I was around. So I can tell you what I seen.
Shit started like 4 or something.
To be totally honest, I seen the undercards too. To be totally honest, like I feel like Inoue is not sharp, but when they say he's the monster, I feel like they call him that because he does have power. Mm-hmm. Maybe somewhere in his Japanese roots, like he got like some type of training where they desensitize pain, or you know what I mean, they just strong like, or something. I don't know, but
or it could be the drug.
In the fight with him and Fulton, the power was established after the second round, and Fulton was on some shit, whether it was nerves or whether it was like his inability to succumb to what his corner was trying to tell him. But Fulton was stepping in range and wasn't giving no head movement. He wasn't throwing no punches. He was scared to punch because, like I said, the power was already established.
Listen, if you're a flat foot fighter, and you standing straight up, you're a target all day long. If you're not moving lateral, moving your head, you a target all day long. I don't care how much defense or whatever you got. Your hands is up. You standing straight up and down, you're going to get tagged every single time unless you get out of the way of the punch. And that's what happened too with Errol too. He was straight up, never moved around.
If you're not moving, you could punch through the.
Yeah, I mean, but Fulton's not like that though. Like he has good foot movement. He's somebody that exhibits good movement and he throw good punches. He's not as power. He's not a power puncher, and that's why I thought he was going to be Inoue based off his skill set alone. But when power intimidates you, that could take the fight, bro. That fight was over off rip after the second round.
Listen, man.
Too much,
I ain't never. That dude was accurate. He was. I watched Spence beat many of people, and all his hits was accurate, like pow, pat, and it just touch him. He did not touch him not once to me that night, man.
No, at all.
I was feeling like, what the heck is going on?
I've seen a lot of improvement with Bud's defense. Now they comparing him to Mayweather, not just because of his defense, but just.
This is all around style.
40 and 0. He moving up.
Mm-hmm.
But he's 40 and 0 with 31 knockouts though. 31 knockouts though.
So he got knockout power.
He only fought. Hey, listen, he only got two Hall of Famers under his belt though, and that's Porter, and that's Spence. You know what I mean? So he got 40 fights, 31 knockouts. He been knocking out trash cans since he been boxing, man. He got Porter and Spence. They're the only two Jones he got. But like I ain't.
He got Amir Khan under there. He got Amir Khan, and he got somebody else under there.
Kell Brook
too. I think he fought Ugas too.
No, he ain't fight Ugas. He fought Kell Brook though.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kell Brook, Spence. Kell Brook, Porter, and
But are we considering Kell Brook and Kell Brook?
They Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers. Kell Brook, he
there. He lit like borderline.
It's
Oh.
like one episode, me and Razor Rod was talking about the attic level. Then you got your regular top floor. Then you got your basement basement level. Your top floor, your living room, and then the basement level. So on that pound for pound list, Kell Brook, he's not on the top floor, but he's like in the living room. You know what I'm saying? With Americana and them, they all like in the living room. In the basement, you got, you know what I mean, some Jeff Horns or some microwave champions that held it for a minute, or somebody that used to be somebody, Gambola, and people like, I mean, certain names that was good prospects on the come up and are used to be champions.
True
But
indeed. Hey, fellas, man.
top floor, Errol Spence, Bud, Inoue, you could put Tank. I mean, pound for pound, the Charlo, cause he undisputed. But now,
Hey, fellas,
but
it was a good night. I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all. It was a good night. The kids is calling. I'll see y'all later, all right?
all right,
Peace out, man.
have a
Spence
good
got
night.
his ass whooped, man. Y'all too.
Have a good night. And no cat boxing / neutral corner. And I mean, this ain't gonna be the only episode we talk about this shit. Yo, I'm on my timeline. I'm going down my timeline on you. All I see is shit about, like, now that they got the excuses, all kinds of shit, man.
All that stuff was gonna come out. They're gonna say he wasn't ready. He was out dehydrated. He was this and the other, the weight and all that. No, you just got dog walked and beat. Just take it on the chin. Reset.
He was in the best. He was in the best shape of his life, because I seen where they did a split screen between his 146.7 when he fought Mikey Garcia and his 147 flat when he fought Terrence Crawford. He looked crazy. Like, his muscles is bigger. He looked like I'm in pause, but damn, like, he looked good, like in the best shape of his life at 147. You know what I mean?
Fighting Bud.
Fighting Bud.
And then shape getting shit. Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Versus him at 146.7 versus Mikey Garcia. They look totally different. I'm telling you, you gotta check it out. It looked totally different.
And Mikey Garcia came up like 3 weight classes just to fight the bull. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a test by itself. Like, he did it, the unthinkable, coming up 3 weight classes to fight him, and he still looked all right, but he couldn't win. And the thing about it, Errol didn't even run through him like that. He ain't run through him, knock him out or nothing.
No, he ain't want to knock him out. He said he was gonna whoop his ass for 12 rounds. I'm gonna whoop his ass 12 rounds. Let him know. And his mental wasn't right after that. Did he have a fight after that?
No, I ain't hear nothing from him.
Mikey Garcia?
Did he have a fight after that?
I think he
sat down.
Sure? No, I think he had a fight after that.
I think he sat down for a while.
His mental was all fucked up.
He sat down for a little while. He had another fight. He sat down.
All right.
I'm gonna look into that, but I believe so. If Rod was here, he would have answered that, because I know he know. He had another fight. But I got 5 more clips. I'm gonna play one right now.
Again, shout out to Razor Rod. When he get himself back together, man, shout out to Razor Rod. I know this is a tough one for him, but we gotta get back on this thing.
I mean, just look at the timing.
He did it again. See?
Bang.
He paired it. That hand is.
Then catch, or I should say redirect, shoot, and then just catches him coming in. The right hand stays low to protect himself in case it needs to. So they wanted to use the left hand as a way to, like, both be defensive and offensive in the same sequence.
Yeah, all in one. Because you parry and you throw.
Brilliant.
Parry and he throw.
Yeah.
On some fight night shit.
That's like catching it. That's like catching it and throwing it with the throw. It's like you knock it down, and then you throw with that same punch. Like, bow. Like, get out of here with that. Get out of here. That's what he did.
Yo.
That showing his ring IQ in slow motion. Like how he timing shit and how he taking his punch and moving it that way and land. That's skills.
That's on some Neo type shit, huh?
Yeah.
The Matrix? What we got?
Yeah.
The one? Huh?
But man, he an animal.
That shit crazy. Yo, I ain't expect that shit at all. But shout out to
Nobody
Razor.
did.
Rod,
Nobody did, man.
it's cool, Rod. You could come on and talk about that shit, bro. Like I was with you. We was together.
I think he probably wanted to get this first episode talking about it out the way. Cause I told him, I said, yo, I'm gonna talk my shit, and then it's gonna be respectfully after that. Like we gonna talk about and just break down the fight. I ain't going to bash your fighter, man. That's Errol, man. He still can come back.
Hold up. Time out for that. You don't do that. Just do what you do because you was on Bud from the so you can't take.
I told him I was gonna talk my shit. I told him.
Don't be trying to second guess your whole fighter now. Just stick with what you know. Stand on it. That's your fighter. He dog walked him. He beat him, and that's it. That's all you can say.
At this point, he retiring undefeated. He beat the test that everybody like. Oh, I don't know about it. That's the only person that y'all thought that could beat him. He passed that.
Wait, he retiring?
No, I'm saying if he do retire, I want him to go to 154. I want him to go to 154 and then get all them belts. Cause
I want him to do all that shit too.
I got him beating Charlie. I'm
here for all that. I'm here for all that shit. Go to 154. Go fight Bud. Go fight Charlo. Go fight all them niggas. They got somebody else back there too. He can get something too. And I got a young boy for that. Who? Frank Martin? Hey, show that nigga something, man. We about to do a whole undercard drawing together.
That's gonna be another one. What make up?
Shit right here, man.
Make up.
So now Bud Crawford is the drawer, so he demands what he wants.
What he wants.
He's demanding anything and whatever he wants. I want all the Charlie brothers. I want to fight Canelo because Canelo was supposed to be fighting Spence if Spence would have won.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because that's what Canelo called out. He said, I want Spence if he win the fight. He called him out.
Oh, but he didn't say he wanted Crawford. He just say he say he wanted the winner. He just said he wanted Spence.
Yeah.
Where Canelo at now? Get the fuck out of here, man.
It is what it is. Bud is just like until somebody dethroned him, he got the top. He got that throne, and he in it by itself.
A little later, jab.
I want to show something.
Right, comes in, then stays there. Well, now they're in the pocket. All right, let's see what happens. Presents a target here, gets out of the way. It's here. I mean, look at that jab, just touching it, just touching it, and then pop. Same punch as before. It's the outside angle. They're pushing.
Yeah, he put his hand down because he thought he was going to come in with the other punch.
Create a lane for the left, and they're doing it while keeping the right hand low and this. So it's move it over, come over, just like that. All the right hand stays here. Right hand stays here. We're gonna parry, and then come over, just like that.
Yeah.
Parry and come over.
Bop.
That's what he did with the same hand.
He did that. He did that damn a lot through that fight.
He dog walked. Really.
I'm about to run through these joints real quick because there's only like 3 more. It's 24. I put the time and everything on this joint. This was at 24:32. It's a lot of different clips. It's just certain ones I pointed out. It's certain ones that I'm going to play. But I'm gonna send y'all the link because this is a lot of different.
Please send it to me.
Yeah, because watching that back to back and seeing that joint, I put it into a whole video, put it on the joint on social media, like, yo, look what he did to him, slow motion, boom.
Look, check.
The sound effects behind it too, like poop, poop, pop.
Check out the IQ on this joint. He's watching him the whole time. He's watching him the whole time. Check it out.
Now here's Bud accepting pressure. Right? If you are an MMA fan, I don't know who all is watching it.
He's accepting pressure, absorbing pressure to land a shot, to land a counter punch.
To short distance, so the guy would come to him. It's the same thing here. They know if your back's up against the ropes, they know you don't want to be there with Spence. Spence loves that, right? So they know that they have to do something with it. So they invite pressure and just watch one of the best things you'll ever see in combat sports. Look at that uppercut. I want you to show it from a different angle. I have it in slow motion here. Look at this.
Yeah, that shit was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Spence hits the ropes. He's going to ricochet forward which is going to bring power into his punch, by the way. And as he does, he knows that they're going to jab to the body. They're waiting to see. He's got a high guard in case he does come up top. But they know he's going to go to the body once he's back up against the ropes.
Yeah, maybe he couldn't see, man.
Who, Earl?
Yeah.
It's kind of lunging with that left hand to the body. They know
He wasn't watching, but Bud is watching. He just throwing.
Wait.
Ooh,
Crawford.
that shit looks so calm, bro. Big damn.
Hey, look.
Eyes.
He wasn't breathing hard. Look.
He has.
Look at his whole face got disfigured right there. It looked like he just was like a plastic doll, and like it turned his whole face messed up.
Ridiculous.
Monkey looking boy.
I just want to point out the details here. Look at him. Bang. Perfect timing. Perfect placement. Excellent real-time read. Just incredible punching and boxing. He eats one for it, but you get the idea. All right, here we are a little bit later, round 7.
All right, is that one? Well, that was 26.
This is where
20. This is on back to back.
Jab, outside angle, same thing. Now watch this. He doesn't throw anything. Spence tries to then move into him. Takes a step, but hooks him, which kind of pushes him off balance a little bit. And then before he can get his feet set, his foot is in the air when he beats the punch. And it sends him tumbling.
Flying.
That's just manipulating him. Moving in.
Oh, the white got off?
Hit him again.
He must have.
Ridiculous. Steering him as well into the left hand if they had wanted to, but didn't really need to in this particular case.
All right, that was 26, 23 to 27. 03. This is the last one. This is the last one I'm gonna show. 27-10 to 2042. Yeah, this is right here.
Later. It's the same thing. So outside angles, which you just saw, outside angle, tries to step in. Bud doesn't greet him.
He pushes him. He don't even hit him. He just push him to knock him off balance.
Over the top.
Push.
So you can see here comes a high elbow from Spence. So Spence thinks they're gonna lock up.
Spence thought they was gonna lock up. Bud backs up real quick and push him off balance. While Spence trying to catch himself off balance.
Ridiculous.
That's how he knocked him down.
All right, let's see what happens here. Jab.
But I'm definitely gonna send you the link, C's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe he couldn't see, man. Maybe a couple of them shots took his, you know what I mean, affected his vision, man.
Yes. that's what probably happened. Absorb some pressure, invite the pressure for a setup counter punch. Errol was tailor-made for his style. Force Spence, or should I say manipulate him, set him up to get him to make wide shots, to get him off balance, position inside for a setup knockdown punch. And that's what I was just some of the stuff I was showing. So yeah, that was just ring IQ, and he outsmarted them in that ring. He looked like he was giving a boxing lesson. But all right, so one more thing. We about to end the show anyway, but what's next for Errol?
For Errol?
Should he just
Errol want to go to 154, and I don't know who all that 154. He want to see Bud again. I just honestly think that he don't want to see Bud again, but it's Bud and then whatever else at 154.
Now is Errol? I feel as though he's kind of broken and he got exposed, and people was ready to exploit that. Like now they ready for him. Do you feel like he's broken after that? And I feel like if he go back and fight Bud a second time, you know he gonna walk in that ring a little. I mean, like, damn, that's gonna be in the back of his mind what he had to go through with Bud the first fight, what Bud did to him the first fight. So he had to lock in and like really have a different game plan. Seriously,
I feel like he's confident that he'll be a better fighter at 154. I feel like he's not broken right now. He's embarrassed, but not broken. I feel like at 154 when he loses, he'll be broken. That's when he'll break.
If
He
he,
might retire.
yeah.
He lose at 154 because that's all he got to hold on to.
Well, that's
You know
being
what I mean?
that's like being broke mentally. Like, cause you like, damn, I lost again. Nah, I don't got confidence in myself. I don't got it no more.
Yeah,
But do you feel like he's broke? Do you feel like he could be broke physically? Cause say, like, if somebody land a good shot on him, is that just gonna make him like, I don't know, cause
I think that already happened though. Like I think I don't know. Like you can see, like that's not how Errol Spence fight, bro.
yeah, it was
Like from feet placement to how he held his hands to where his hands was when he threw punches to all that shit, bro. Like don't get me wrong, like
wide shots.
Terrence Crawford is great. He's a great fighter, bro. But that wasn't the best Errol Spence right there. And could it be that you I don't want to make excuses for him because like I stand on honor, bro. You get in that ring, you do what you gotta do while you in that ring. You feel me? So it's like, if you're not ready, if you coming off a 15-month layoff to come fight the best fighter in the motherfucking world, like that's your business. You feel like you up to that, you could do that. That's your track record. You did that with Danny Garcia, not a problem. You had a car accident. You know what I mean? You came back and fought Danny Garcia. They said I needed a tune up. You are the tune up. You know what I mean? Boom. Another car accident. You came back and fought Ugas. You know what I mean? You beat him. But then like in a sparring session, you had your retina dislocated, so you had to have emergency eye surgery. You know what I mean? So it's like,
That's what I was saying. That's physically
15
broke.
months off of that, like, you got your right bounce. Like, is it like what's going on? Like, but that's making an excuse for him, and I don't want to make no excuses for him. For real, I don't at all, bro.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'm just speaking about these things because these are things that's surfing on the internet right now. You know, I'm betting it must be a lot of Earl fans that's coming out with these YouTube videos and everything. But these are some of the rumors and some of the things that's out there. Like, oh, what if? Cause me, I believe if before the accident, car accident, the eye retina, the same shit would have happened. Cause it's just a ring IQ thing. It's just the skills and who gonna play the smarter, had a smarter game plan. I feel like that played the most the part. That played the part. All that, if it was because of the car accident, this and that and that. Well, he, like you said, what he did to Danny Garcia right after that, and the retina, what he did to Ugas after the retina. He still, you know what I mean, and these was top guys that he was fighting. So we can't. There's no excuses. Bud was just the smarter, more skillful, and he took advantage of every opportunity that he had. The little reach advantage that he had over Earl, he took advantage of that, and he beat him to the punch with the jab, and had a decent game plan to block his punch while he throw his jab. So I mean, it's just I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's next, and I hope Charlo. I don't know if Charlo fight Canelo next, then Canelo gonna get that win, and then I don't know if Bud's still gonna win. Charlo at
Right,
Canelo beat him.
right. Is
But
Charlo gonna want Bud after a loss, nigga? Like,
yeah, yeah. Then
you about to
like
go up and fight Canelo. Canelo about to beat you up, bro.
yeah, and then I think he still keep his belts if he meet Canelo at a catch weight or something to fight him, but that's not at 154, so he still
For
get
real?
his belts. Yeah, Charlo still keep he still get to keep his belts because they're not fighting at 154 if they fight at a catch weight like that. But yeah, you want to touch on anything else? Because I'm just going to end this joint and we continue on the next on episode 39. You know, Razor. This used to be Razor Rod's part. He used to end out the show, but you know what I mean.
Oh, shout out to
Bro,
Razor.
Razor Rod, man, you was the you. I mean, you was the one that end out all the shows. I'm not even used to this. Like, I'll be talking all day, all night. Like, but no, you want to touch on anything else before we end it? Shout out to
No, man. Like, listen, man. When you get off this joint, man, just make sure you call Razor, man. Let him know, like, bro, it's safe now, bro. Like, it's good.
yeah. This
You just,
episode out the way. We talked all. You know what I mean, Bud whooped his ass, and we never see him
oh,
back up. We talked all that already. The real shit. I never
oh.
seen Earl back up. I never seen him back up, and that was
Even while he was in his ass whoop, he wasn't backing up. He was trying. Listen, he got dropped the first time, it was like, all right, I gotta get something, nigga. Like I'm leaving with something. Like I'm throwing from the kitchen. Like yeah, you know what I mean? I gotta do something. Like he just put me on my ass.
And that was his mistake. And then when he started getting catch more and more, like damn, like he started slowing down. It's just we're not used to seeing Earl fight like that, and that's because he respected Bud's power. He knew not to just jump in there all wild and crazy throwing. This is not you fighting Sean Porter. Y'all both just gonna be throwing together while y'all gonna be throwing wild punches at each other. No, he gonna back up, look at you, lateral movement, see where you're going. He not gonna stand there and slug it out with you. He gonna do some manipulative shit. He gonna make your body move this way from some wrestling move he learned doing wrestling. Like he had a lot of tools. He had a lot of tools in the box.
He's just a real savage, bro. And I fuck with him. Moving forward, I fuck with him heavy. I like Crawford over everybody now. Crawford is the new Floyd. He's the new Floyd to me. I don't think he's the face of boxing. I mean, he just destroyed who I thought was the best boxer, but I don't think he the face of boxing. I still think the face of boxing is Javante Tank Davis.
And that's another thing. They got Tank talking shit too. Like I'll come up to 47 and crack him. All right, yeah.
Talk about Crawford.
Yeah, Tank and Crawford. But that's that. But what you think though? That's not going to never happen though, because Crawford about to move up, and then Tank ain't gonna go to 154 or they meet at a catch weight. But imagine that.
I know he's gonna be talking shit either though. I don't know. Tank like to get hit. He can't get hit with none of that shit he throwing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then that power up at that weight class is gonna be different. You get hit with Bud, you get hit by Bud. Tank get hit by Bud. Yeah. Oh, like Tank said, all I gotta do is crack him one time, and you know what happened when I crack people. All Bud gotta do is crack you. So it's about who gonna get the first day, who gonna get dazed first. I can see that fight. Right. That fight wouldn't go 12 rounds, but I feel like Crawford they got weight classes for a reason, and I feel like Tank, I don't think he could get him. Boots, I don't think he could get him. 154, I don't see nobody getting him at 154. He gonna retire undefeated, be unified, undisputed at 154.
I do want him to go up there and get all them belts too, because that's 3 division undisputed world champion.
That's like history. Who did that?
Nobody ever did that shit. A 3 division undisputed world champion. Like he already undisputed in 2 different weight classes. If he go up to 54, he doing it in 3.
Yeah,
that'll be the 3rd.
Wait, 35. He unified 35. He didn't go undisputed. 140, he went undisputed. 147, he's undisputed. 154, that'll be the 3rd.
Damn.
What he say? We're in the Terrence Crawford era. It's crazy because after the fight, I went back and I looked at. I was watching some of their trash talking. I was like, damn, that he had to eat all that, like all that trash talking Earl was doing. Damn, that was
yeah.
But what else? I think that's it. That's all I gotta say for right tonight. I mean,
this was a good job, man.
Yeah, this was a good job. And another thing, damn, it was something else. Something else that was that's surfing around the internet. Was it Mayweather? Oh yeah, Mayweather. So surfing on the internet, like I don't know how true it is. I ain't hear it come out his mouth, but they saying that Mayweather he passing the torch down to Bud. I paid you.
So you so
UT. Was it TMT or TB? The best ever T. What's his slogan?
TBE,
TBE.
TBE.
He said, I passed that down to Bud. You got that. You the new guy. You the one. He passed his crown down to Bud.
So
Torch.
so that all right. So I follow Blue Blood.
Yeah. Okay.
So I first seen that and thought that I was going to see or hear Mayweather say something along them lines. You know what I mean?
That's why I be doing it. That's what I be saying, and that's why I don't
But
be.
when I clicked on it, it was just like clickbait. When I clicked on his video, now I don't know if his video is out there with Floyd saying that or that actually being the thing, but
or a
when
tweak,
I
or a tweak or something that he did, or I mean,
yeah, but when I clicked on it, when I clicked on the video, it basically was saying like people were comparing Terrence Crawford to Floyd, and it was like, you know, Floyd dominated the boxing era. Like he fought all the greats, all the Hall of Famers. He fought everybody who was anybody in his weight class. He never ducked nobody. Everybody got to work. And he said what I said about Terrence Crawford earlier. He said Terrence Crawford probably had about 2, 3 big fights. You know what I mean? He might have fought 2 Hall of Famers, Porter and Spence. You know what I mean? He beat them both, but them the only 2 he got under his belt for real, for real. So you can't compare him to Floyd, but it's like, yo, no, it ain't about comparing him to Floyd. He just that next Floyd boy. Like nobody's fucking with him.
yeah,
Nobody's gonna be able to fuck with him.
this
You
is
know what I mean?
like Floyd
Like
had
this is
the error. Yeah, it's his error.
yeah. Like, but the way boxing is now though, like you know how everybody wasn't fighting each other. Everybody wanted to keep their zero.
Yeah,
This an era where don't nobody really want that smoke for real, and mental health is like really, really real, bro. Like people not lining up to lose. You know what I mean? Like he's going to get Andre Warded, bro. He's going to really have to start paying people to fight him.
yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
He's going to have to start paying people to fight him, like because of that shit he did to Spence.
Yeah, and that's and another thing. I didn't. Was that Terrence Crawford's easiest fight?
Errol Spence?
Yeah,
Was it his easiest fight?
I feel like it was.
It probably. I
And
mean,
that's the shocking part about it. That's the shocking shit about it. His best
I
performance.
mean, being though how
Best
composed he
performance.
was
His fight.
in his yeah, but he was so composed and he picked his shots. He at first he started off. He said that he was going to be switching. You know what I mean? Orthodox and southpaw. He wound up staying southpaw and only switching to orthodox for a punch or two. You feel me? Like this shit a cakewalk. I ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
I'm just about to. I'm dicking this nigga. Like I mean, it's just nothing. Oh, it was nothing. It was nothing, bro. And
If you was Earl's coach, trainer, what would you had told him in the corner? The any adjustments? Like what could you had did to at least make it a closer fight with Bud or give him a better challenge? Or I mean, you're not going to try to come up with a plan and make it a better challenge, but you know what I'm saying? Like the win the fight, is there any game plan, anything that Earl could have did that he could have explored it or took advantage of?
well, I felt like he didn't throw. I felt like he threw his jab at a low place. Like he. I mean, I don't know how tall he is, but like I just felt like anytime he tried to throw a jab, it was in a low spot. So and it was like close. Like
Angle and timing, his timing.
yeah. So it was like but Crawford was
Switch
taking
up
that
your
shit
butt.
away from him.
I
He
feel
was taking it away from him, bro. He was taking it away from him,
yeah,
and that's why I said Inoue I'm sorry, the flip flop fights, but as far as like the timing and the power and all that shit, that's why I said Inoue, he didn't seem that sharp to me. He had a stiff body shot that was nice. That was working for him, and like his jab, he jabbed him like backing up, and he also caught Stephen Fulton's rhythm, like on every like second bounce, he popped him in his face with a jab, bro. He just like flicked that shit connected. You know what I mean? Like he didn't really look that sharp to me. I just felt like Stephen Fulton lost because the power was so intimidating. You know what I mean? That's why I felt like he lost, man.
So with Earl, I think he probably so with Earl, I think he probably couldn't make adjustments right there at that time in the ring, but heading into this rematch or coming up with a better game plan or more different game, a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C, I feel like he have a better rhythm and and get his timing together and work on that better rhythm and that counter, work on your counters. And I don't know how he gonna get his jab back. If Bud continue on in the rematch with that same I'm gonna jab with you, and him being a faster puncher, the quicker puncher, like his reflexes is more. I I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't want to make no excuses, so I don't even want to say that. But yeah, he just had to switch it up majorly and really lock in on it. I don't know what else to say about that, Earl, man. Earl, keep your head up. If you come across this podcast, if you come across the show, be like, oh, they talking about me. Keep your head up. The name of this episode is I told you so. I don't know. I'm gonna freak the cover art. I'm gonna get some cover art on that, John. I'm gonna freak the title and all that. But yeah, if you want to close it out, you got anything else you want to say about the end of this, John?
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Who next? What's next? Like waiting.
Who's next? Shout out to Razor Rod, and this is No Cap Boxing / Neutral Corner. And when we're gonna find out who's next, and we're gonna talk about that too in the next episode. But as for now, he's pound for pound, and we can't. Well, I don't. Nobody see nobody stopping him right now. I don't see nobody stopping him. He made C's a believer, made a few people believers. Now they see like this boy is special. He got skills. Signing off. This is Cool Breeze. And then
all right, man.
Season of Bill, episode 30. Holla at y'all. Peace.